My name's Tim from No Cover, and this is Derek from Mayday Parade. What up?
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm doing, man. How's your tour been so far?
It's been incredible. It's only the fourth show, but it's been just so much fun every day. Insane crowds, so much energy, so many incredible bands and people on this tour. It feels good, It's good to be doing the last one. We're happy to be here.
Last Warped Tour, you know what I mean? And that's of 24 years. That's a fucking awesome feat, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've been lucky enough to do it. This is our sixth time playing the full tour, and we played half of it once as well, and we followed it in 2006. So it's been a huge part of the history of our band, and we all went to it as teenagers as well. So it means a lot to us, yeah, for sure.
That's fucking awesome, dude. You guys working on a new album?
We just put out a new album just over a week ago called Sunnyland. So we're doing, playing some new songs out here off that, which is great. And that's pretty much the next, year and a half is that whole cycle, both here in the U.S. and internationally. We'll be touring all over the place and, yeah, it's promoting the new album.
That's awesome, man. How is it being received at this moment?
Yeah, it seems to be going pretty well. I mean, it's still kind of early to say. It just came out, but it seems to be a pretty strong response, and it's, just keeping us moving forward, which is what we are happy to do, Yeah.
Yeah. When you guys were creating that album, what was your creatively, where were you at? What were you listening to? What kind of movies were you watching or video games playing?
Yeah. Well, I listen to a lot of 90s alternative rock stuff, and that's a big influence for all of us. Third Eye Blind is one of my favorite bands.
I fucking love Third Eye Blind.
Yeah.
But it's one of those bands. I know Alex Cop, but it's so I'm not talking shit. It was one of those bands where you have to sort of roll up your window because you want to sing along to every single song. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, they're kind of insane, but it's so good. Yeah, I love them. But with the new album, we just kind of wanted to. It's our sixth album, so it's been a long time, and we kind of looked back and we wanted to make an album that sort of takes a little bit of everything we've done before and do that again, but then also bring some new elements to it and branch out into some new territories, and that's pretty much what it is. It feels pretty well rounded out. There's a lot of different sounds, a lot of different styles. There's some heavier stuff, and there's some really soft stuff, and there's some more indie kind of stuff, and it's just kind of rounded out, and we're super happy about it. Yeah,
that's fucking cool, man. I have two more questions. One of them being, do you have a funny Warped Tour story that you can tell us?
Oh, I mean, there's so many, really. The amount of times we've done it. But one that comes to mind is a time when Jake, our drummer, I don't know how this even happened, but this is back in 2007 when we were doing a tour in a van, and it's kind of brutal doing this tour in a van, but it's a lot of peeing in bottles, right? So Jake had a bottle of pee, and he I don't know why he did this. He chucked it way up into the air. I think he was trying to throw it somewhere, but then it comes down, and the band Alisana, who we'd become friends with. Yeah, Sean, the singer guitar player, was out with his suitcase, and it just landed right next to him and exploded all over him and all his clothes, and it was just a horrible moment. But he took it pretty well and was cool about it, and we went on tour with them after that and everything. So they're we're glad that they weren't super bummed about it, but
that sucks.
yeah.
And my last deal is, do you have a message that you would like to tell Kevin Lyman? This is his last Warped Tour. What would you want to say?
Yeah, just a huge thank you. I mean, there really is nothing else in the world like this tour, so it'll be super sad to have it gone. But he's done so much for a lot of people, and he's certainly done a lot for us, and we just appreciate it, man. He should be super proud. It's an amazing thing.
All right, man. Thank you so much. We're out.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, anytime.